You know what I'm saying? Just finna get on here, do a little live, you know what I'm saying? And really talk about stop being obsessed with, or matter of fact, stop being content with where you are and start being obsessed with where you're going. And what that means is it's just, you know what I'm saying, like stop thinking about exactly where you at in the moment of everything that you at and start thinking about where you want to go. If you start putting more energy and more focus into it instead of thinking about where you're at, you'll start being able to succeed and start being able to achieve all the things that you really want to be able to achieve. You know what I'm saying? Um, I think a lot of the times we get caught up in with our jobs, we get caught up in our lives, we get caught up in everything that we have going on that's right up in front of us. We can't even concentrate on the goals that we have for ourselves. And I think a lot of the things that we need to do is to start setting mental goals for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And these are easy goals. They don't even have anything to do with even with your it doesn't have anything to even do with what you're trying to do in life. It has things to be able to start setting up things to start getting, in condition. You know what I mean? Like start something as simple as like working out, or start something as simple as just anything that starts being continuous and start being constant in your life that you can start doing that's repetitive, that you can start being able to see some type of goals and some type of action towards your life. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of the times what it is they're so content with everything, we become in this obsessive behavior of doing everything over and over and over and over and over again, where we don't have any type of structure in our life. So I think something as simple as finding some type of goals or some type of things that you could be able to start getting, um, some type of activity going within yourself, you know what I mean, on your day-to-day journey, content, we're content with you'll talk about trying to start a business, or you'll talk about it and be able to start, you know, you want to do these things, but you're not even trying to even put the power into doing these things. What you need to do first is like it's not going to be an easy thing. It's going to be a hard thing to do, but you need to start writing these goals down. So start taking these steps by steps. You know what I mean? Start. Have you got this business? Okay, you got this vision for this business. Have you even looked up how to be able to get an LLC for this business? Have you looked up trying to be able to get any type of things that are going to get these businesses started and getting these people starting to come in? What are you doing every day to be able to try to make this dream a reality and stop just trying to talk about things? You know what I mean? Everybody got to talk. Everybody can talk because everybody got a mouth, but who's doing it? That's the main thing about it, isn't it? And all these people that you look at and all these people that you see as successful, it's not that they're any more successful than you or that they're any better than you. It's just that they're putting the energy towards everything that they're doing and they're making it happen. Where you're just sitting back and you're just watching people. You're sitting back and watching people, and then you're complaining about why you're not where you at. You know what I'm saying? You can sit around here and try to make it all good and act like you are where you want to be in your life, but I could say 90 to 95% of people are unhappy with their lives and not exactly where they want to be at in life. So you got to keep on pushing towards the things that you want to do and just have that energy in what you want to do. So I think those simple goals of being able to set yourself apart, you know what I'm saying, and start just setting something in place that you could be able to start being able to have repetitive things that you could be able to start doing, that you could be able to be happy with, and you'll start being able to see those results. You could be able to see the same results that all the actors that you like, all these people that you like and you love, man, you'll be able to have these same type of results. You know what I mean? You got to stop being content with where you are and start being obsessed with where you're going, man. And a lot of the times, I think a lot of the times is that, I say this all the time, that people don't see your losses. They only thing they see is your wins. They don't see how many times you lose. You know what I mean? You lose way more than you win. And that's the thing that's discouraging to people because they think that success is this dream that happens overnight, that it doesn't have any peaks and valleys, and that you don't go through things. You got to go through things to be able to come up. You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of the times what it is that people have a fear of failing. And so they're content with being where they at because they don't want to fail. But the thing of it is that you're gonna if you want these things that you want to succeed in life, man, you got to go through them. It's no way of getting around it. You know what I'm saying? It's like going to go do it big. You got to go do it. You don't have a choice. You got to go better yourself. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a process that we got to go through in life. And going through those dark moments is where you really come through to be able to find the light within yourself. You know what I'm saying? And that's where a man can really be able to find himself. I don't think that when you're content with doing everything that you're doing every day on an everyday basis, that you can be able to truly find yourself in a spiritual place or even in any type of business venture that you want to. Most of all the people that you find that are successful go through some type of they go broke in their life. You know what I'm saying? Most of the people that you look up to that are successful and have a lot of money and have all these things and power, they've been through something. They failed. They had to go back down. They had to go down through the pit to be able to learn what it's really like to be without. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes the best things about going without is you're able to humble yourself and be able to think about exactly what it is that you're doing wrong and the things that you did right. Because, you know, starting a business and being in a business, it's a process. You know what I'm saying? It's a process every day, and you gotta always just be on that grind. You gotta wake yourself up. And the hardest thing is that, you know, sometimes people have gotten content with someone telling them where to be at. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll wake up every morning and you'll get up every morning and go to work because somebody told you to do it. You know what I'm saying? You would do it because they told you to do it. So 8 o'clock in the morning, every morning, most of y'all get up and go to work, or 9 o'clock or whatever it is, y'all get up and y'all go to work. But how many people are willing to be able to do that for themselves? Not too many. That's why people love the fact of being able to have jobs, because they're being told what to do. People like being told what to do because they're content with it. You can say that you're a boss and you do all this different type of stuff, but if you can't wake up and activate yourself to be able to get up, motivate yourself to go and start some type of business and doing all these different type of things, you're no different from anybody else. You're a slave. You know what I mean? You're actually a slave. You're conditioned to be content with someone telling you what to do. You like being told what to do. And then the moment that someone tells you what to do, you try to tell them that you don't like being told what to do. It sounds crazy, but it's the reality of what's happening here in life. You know what I'm saying? People are more condensed. They're more conditioned of being told what to do. But as soon as they're outside of their job or their outside workplace, they don't like being told what to do. But the reality of the situation is that you love being told what to do. So, you know, we got to recondition our minds. And a lot of these things is that you got to, we'll take baby steps on this stuff, you know what I'm saying? But you got to recondition your mind and your thoughts about everything that you were taught. You know what I'm saying? What can you honestly say that you've taught yourself? That's a key thing. What have you taught yourself? If you haven't taught yourself anything, look back on your life and think about how many people told you what to do. You know what I'm saying? I remember being a kid where it was like, even with my mom, like in the beginning, it was like you were told that you had these are the clothes. This is the religion that you gotta be in. This is the way that you are supposed to be when you're supposed to grow up, have a house. You're supposed to be able to have a spouse, be married, and have kids, and be happy, and all these different things that they tell you what to do. But when have you ever just done what you want to do and start doing the things that are conditioned within you? You know what I'm saying? It's like breaking a cycle. You got all these people that live inside of this box here. They live inside of this box. And then as soon as the moment somebody steps outside of that box and starts doing something different, to stay strong, man, you can't. If you think, like I say all the time, and this is my stuff, sit down here just to be like this. What have you learned on planet Earth? If you are not here to learn, what are you here for? It's not here just to get money, be happy, drink liquor, go to church, go this and do all this type of stuff, man. It's really something for you to be able to learn something here. You know what I mean? And you can't let anybody stop it is that you're doing. Well, I feel sorry for you. You know what I'm saying? And that's just real talk. We gotta stop. We gotta stop thinking that all these things that we doing is is all the way right and start reprogramming ourselves and start motivating ourselves. You don't need other people to motivate you. You need to motivate yourself, because other people are not motivated for you. You got to start empowering yourself. You got to love yourself, man. Every day I just wake up and I want to give myself a hug, man. I love me. You know what I mean? I love me, and don't nobody ever tell me that they love me. I love me. You know what I mean? And I got to continue to always think like that and move like that, because don't nobody else want to see me happy, because I got my own path. I got my own path. I got my own journey. I got my own thing. In a relationship or all that different type of stuff, man, you can't be happy for nobody else in no relationship. They gotta be happy for them, man. And you gotta be happy for you. And if you got this thing where you think, oh well, we won. No, you're not one, man. Y'all two people choosing to walk a path together. And that's just it. You know what I'm saying? You might have this dream of starting this business up, and the person that you with might not even know how to be able to do that, or don't got that same dream. Don't get mad because they can't help you. It's not they problems. Your problem is that you need to be worried about you. Stop being content with where you are and start being obsessed with where you're going. This is your business. This is your dreams. These are your opportunities. The same opportunities that are given to you are the same ones that can be given to them. So, we got to take that drive, and we got to take that motivation, man. We got to take that step off of the porch, you know what I mean? And stop being scared. Stop living in fear. Fear is the first thing that kills us all, man. There's no such thing as fear. Fear is not real. It's not real. Stop thinking about fear. You are a champion. You are a winner. Anything that your energy chose to go to, you can be able to do whatever you want to do in this earth, man. This is yours, man. This is Earth University. You are here to learn, and you can be able to do whatever you want to do. It's your energy. People ask me all the time, how am I doing this, and how I'm able to be in these different type of places, how I'm getting this success doing this and doing this. It's not nothing to it. I'm doing it. I'm just doing something that you're not doing. I'm doing it. And you could be doing the same things. People rather you do, and here's the thing, to work for you. A lot of people want people to do the work for them instead of doing the work for themselves. It don't even make no sense, but you seek some type of gratification or some type of trying to glorify that, and you feel good about the fact that you asking everybody for this and asking everybody to do this work. I don't ask people to do my work for me. Now, you know what I'm saying, I was doing the work, and people who wanted to be involved with the work are coming in like, I want to help you. So we're meshing. It's that energy that we got towards each other. Don't be scared. You know what I mean? I know it's a scary thing, but if you've been thinking about quitting your job, and you've been thinking about, working to be able to be something else, stop thinking about it, man. You don't have all this time that you think you might have. You might wake up one day and, man, boom, life's gone from you. Then what? You know what I'm saying? You sitting here and you putting your energy all the way into this woman or this man or all these different type of things. And to be honest with you, as soon as you die, you know what I'm saying, months later or a year later, that person gonna be with somebody else. And that's just the reality, and that's just a sad way of this what this life is. So you chose to live your life for somebody who months later, after you go and you perish away, they gonna be with somebody else anyway. So tell me, what kind of sense does this make, that we sitting here being obsessed in all these relationships, all these people, all these things? You are here to learn. You are here to be able to get everything that you need to get to. And you know what I'm saying? I'm not speaking against jobs. I'm speaking for life. You know what I mean? Because you can never truly find yourself when you're locked into these situations. You need to find yourself. You need to be able to get out here and live life. If you've been planning that trip and going on that trip, and you've been like, you know what, I need to just go. Stop talking about it. Stop thinking about it. Stop thinking what everybody else think about you, because everybody else is content with their life. You know what I'm saying? And after you pass through this life, they're going to move on, and they're going to go on about. You know what I mean? So we got to start taking more control of ourselves, man. We can't be content with these moments, man. You can't think about, I'm going to do it tomorrow, I'm going to do it this day. No, do it today. It starts right now. Motivation starts right now. And, sometimes I get looked at as being crazy, or, that I'm doing something that a lot of people won't do. They won't take a chance with their life, man. But I can't say, I can say at this point in my life, I'm at the most happiest point in my life. I have my own business. I have my own office, and I'm waking up every day, and I'm happy. I'm positive about life. I don't have any. I know who I am. I don't have anybody else to have to tell me who I am. I know exactly who I am. I found myself through things that I've done, things that people who say they are in better places spiritually than me have never done. You know what I'm saying? I am truly a spiritual being that is exuberating and going further in life than I ever thought that I could ever imagine. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. You know what I'm saying? You can't. It is deadly. It's definitely deadly. You know what I'm saying? Like we have gotten to the point where we don't understand that we're content with so much other. We're so content with what we've been told that we choose not to even seek more knowledge. This generation that's coming up after us, they don't even or it's like, I think textbooks are becoming prehistoric in schools, where they're starting to read off iPads and start to do stuff like that. And then even to this generation, they don't even send a lot of text messages. They're starting to send emojis because it's dumbed down, because we don't even know how to communicate with each other. And that's a sad thing of where we're going. We're going to a place where it's like nobody wants to learn anymore. We are at a place where it is. You think we're living in the last? We are definitely living in the last days, man. It's for real, and this isn't to be on any type of whatever it is, because you're living in the last days of man. Because now we're finna get off into a thing of mankind, because they're kind of like men, not men. They're not real men, and they're not real people. You know what I'm saying? Like you get up into these things with people, man. People, they can't even communicate with you anymore. They have a problem with you through text messages. They can't even talk to you face to face. It's a sad generation that we living in a sad world that we living in. You know what I mean? And we gotta do something better than what we doing. We gotta do something better, man. Before us, we gotta get to the point where we gotta get out of your comfort zone. Like I said, if you've been thinking about taking that trip, take that trip. If you've been thinking about going to that restaurant and trying something new, I tell you what, this is what we do. Just even get a challenge together, man, where you start challenging yourself to eat something different every week. Try one new food every week. Just try something new every week and try to be able to do that consistently. And then after you're able to do that consistently, then we can move on to the next steps, and start being able to take baby steps of being more producive and being obsessed. Every day is a goal, man. You need to challenge yourself. You need to be able to just push yourself, drive yourself to be doing those things that you absolutely love, and that energy will come towards you. You know what I'm saying? So it's been fun. It's been real, man. It's my live for the day. I might get back on later today, you know what I'm saying? But it's love, peace and love. Blessings to y'all, man. Love y'all to death, man. Be good.